Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Now, any day now, all hell can break loose and people can start looting and rioting. And you see the inflation is going up and prices is going up. So the stores gonna first of all be looted. So then once the stores are looted and these people go into panicking, now you're gonna have a situation after the fact where the stores are empty. And so then you have a problem. Then the people are not gonna come and supply those stores, even though they have the merchandise to do so, because people are panicking and looting. So that's when martial law is gonna be called, and they're gonna bring the troops in to offer food and supplies to people. They're gonna ration out things, because once the people panic and all the stores are empty, then you're gonna have all kind of chaos going on. And all of this is Bible prophecy and signs that the Most High gave that was gonna identify the end of this kingdom. So let's get that real quick. Second Ezra 16. Well, let's go to 15. It says, let's see here. Verse 19 is saying, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So it's going to be a lack of goods and food. And when those things are lacking, you're going to have individuals looting houses, looting stores. And this is when, let's see here, 16. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. See, they're not going to regard if the police come in and all of this. They're going to be going in to people, stores and houses, trying to find whatever they can find. You see, and this is when they're going to bring in the military. Let's get 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. Now, verse 20 is talking about the end of the world. It's saying, when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished. So when the world is finished, this kingdom is coming, when it start to come to an end. Let's get verse 9 real quick. Verse 9 say, for Esau is the end of the world. So when Esau's world starts to come to an end, this is what's going to happen. Verse 22. It says, suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. So this is how the thing is gonna go down. Get verse 9. Chapter 9, because this is just one of the signs the Most High gave. He say, verse 1, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, when you see part of the signs past, which I've told you before, then shall you understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. So when the uproars start happening, people start looting stores and looting people's houses and rioting and fighting. See, when chaos done broke all out in these streets, anarchy. They not gonna regard the princes and kings or the police or the government or whoever. They're not gonna regard these individuals. They're gonna be out for bread and supplies for their households and for themselves. See, they're gonna be trying to supply their lust, and they not gonna care what nobody think. And real quick, Revelation 18, about the 8th verse. It says, Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. See, those are the plagues. They gonna be pretty much ready to kill one another for goods and services. It says, and mourning and famine. See, when that food hit that, when the food is nowhere to be found, that's when people gonna be ready to kill each other just to get something to eat. So this is gonna be the grand finale, because you notice it named death and mourning and famine. Famine is gonna be what caused Babylon to fall. So these are the times that we're living in. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra 16. Let's get what's gonna happen to the people of the Lord. Now it says in 68, it says, For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. See, that goes along with Revelation 12 and 12. It says, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have a short period of time. Okay, let's get this one more time. Behold, for the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. See that great wrath is going to come upon those that fear the Lord. Look at verse 7. It say, For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. They shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall be known who is my chosen, because this is how the situation is going to go in order. First, you got people looking for goods and food. Then they're going to cause all kind of chaos and riots and looting people houses and stores. Then they're bringing in the martial law, because at that point, the elites and whoever got the power pretty much the mighty men of Edom. Let's get that out of Jeremiah. They gonna realize that it's game over, and then the great wrath is coming. Jeremiah 49. Let's see, 22. It says, "Behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle, and spread his wings over Baldra. And at that time shall the heart or the mind of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pain." So these individuals, they gonna know this is the time that our situation is over. People done went totally crazy, and our civilization or our kingdom has come to an end, and we need to do something drastically to save it, to try to save it. That's what that great wrath is going to do. Look at Luke 21. It says 6, when Yahushua, who they English call Jesus Christ, was talking about the end of the world, he said men's heart fell in them from fear. See, that fear gonna cause wrath to come up in the heart of these Edomites. Say, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. See, they see something is coming. We see the UFOs. We hear we got hearsay about who they are. Then we see the people is gone slam crazy. They fighting over the food, and they don't care if we on the block with cameras or nothing. They trying to get the food. Then they gonna come to the conclusion we need to do something fast, and that's when they gonna understand that we need to come after the children of the Lord. See, because our only hope is to get rid of the children of the Lord and save our kingdom. That's what Psalms 83. The whole plan was, in verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against your people and consulted against your hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So they gonna come together, and all been coming together with the United Nations, saying we know what's gonna happen, and when it do happen, we got a game plan to try to get rid of these Israelites, so they won't come up in remembrance no more, and it'll be our kingdom. It'll remain our kingdom to share amongst each other. And so this pretty much is the game plan of the elites, but they don't understand that their plan is gonna fail. It said, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince who standeth for the children of your people, Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And there shall be a time of trouble when these Edomites see that their kingdom is fallen, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time, your people, Israelites, shall be delivered, everyone that is found written in the book. So this is how the thing gonna play out. You got the famine and the goods being fought over to the death. Then you got the Edomites coming with uh, the last wrathful uh, push to try to save their kingdom. Let's get that real quick. So this is what they do anyway. Look what it says. It says, verse 16, it says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger. See, they was already ruling in anger. So when their rulership start to come to an end, great wrath is gonna come up in their heart, and so they're gonna have to put the warp speed, as Trump said. They gonna have to go into warp speed to try to delete the Israelites, and that might be why they try to destroy this country. See, but that's pretty much how the order gonna go. Yeah, let's get it real quick. I'm ending on that. Because people wondering why the nation gonna hate the whore. They game plan been trying to delete the Israelites. Verse 16 is saying the 10 horns which you saw upon the beast shall hate the whore and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her and burn her with fire. Now, why they gonna hate the whore? Look at verse 13. It says, and cinnamon odors and ointments and fragrant scents and wine and oil, flour and wheat, beasts, sheep, horses and chariots, and slaves and souls of men. See, they might be trying to fulfill their desire to eliminate the children of Israel. Because, let's get that real quick. Salakia. It say, thus says the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast and refused to let them go. So they refused to let the Israelites go from this place and to keep them captive and make themselves rich, like Zechariah 11 and 5 say. They knew this was the place that they was getting rich off the Israelites. So once that come to an end, they gonna be probably trying to fulfill their lust of deleting the Israelites and exterminating them, so they can't come up in remembrance no more. You see, but that's just a probability now. Anything can make them come up against Babylon the Great America, and it's gonna be of the Lord. Revelation 17 and 17. It says, for God, the Most High Yahweh, have put in their hearts to fulfill His will. So He put it in their hearts. Whatever they thinking, the Lord gonna put it in their heart to think that and come up against the Israelites. But they always have come up against Babylon the Great America. But they always had a hatred for the Israelites. So that's a common thing that they already is thinking in their mind, to eliminate the Israelites and destroying Babylon the Great America is a thought. Then you got Russia. They singing songs about blowing up the place, and the Israelites is talked about in the song that they singing in this church orchestra or church choir, saying while Negroes is sleeping, we finna blow this place up. And the elites could have been up planning all of this situation. But we know that the Most High set the whole thing up, and the 2/3 who don't repent and come back to their nationality, it's going to be a great sacrifice in Babylon the Great America upon these individuals, because this place will be destroyed by nuclear fire. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.